Hey, hey, hey. Do you see me? Do you hear me? Please write anything. I hope it's working now. Yes or no? Yes, yes, please say me it's working. I see one people here. Okay, that's good. Hi. So, okay, as I can see, the number of people is increasing, so it's a bit positive. Okay, 4 people now. We have a chance. We just have to go to another link, and me too, because I need to see your commands. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Seems it's better. But I still cannot do it. Okay. As I've already said, we're planning a big headliner tour in EU. And I want to tell you a bit about how we got into the idea of organizing all this shit. I hope it will be interesting for you. 10 people here, okay, that's very good. Okay, yeah, finally. Now I can see all your comments, all your questions. That's good. So if anything will gone bad again, say hello to Koi. She's with us. Okay. So, about our headlining tour. As you can notice, the last 3 years, every winter, we went to European tour with 2 times with Therion and 1 time with Orphanland. And after our last 2.5 month long tour with Therion in 2017, we went back to Moscow. We missed all the shit in Russia, which usually goes here in winter. I mean, the huge minus temperatures and a lot of snow, so we were very happy about it. And we came back home, and we were so tired that it takes about 2-3 months to rest. I was in my favorite lake, Salaguer, in the forest for about 1 month in a camping tent, so it was perfect. And after a lot of time resting and doing nothing, we finally gathered together with all the band members in a restaurant. I had some beer, went drunk, I'm joking, and we discussed what we're gonna do in the upcoming season. And here it is, we decided that we're big enough to make our own headliner tour, that it's time to do something ourselves and not be in somebody's tail. So we're starting to write the promoters, the venues ourselves. And and we had a lot of feedback, a lot of answers, and it was very cool. Then we found a cool guy from Munich, from München, who is now helping us with all the shit. And so far it's going very, very well. It's a bit chaotic because it's our first time we're doing it ourselves. But I hope we will do it, and I hope to see all of you in our shows. I have a lot of questions here. If it is possible to drink beer with us in Moscow or in some other cities. Of course it is, because after every our show we will go to the merch stand or whatever, there will be a place for us. So we'll go to the audience and we can drink beer, other types of alcohol, and make photos, just talk to each other. Almost everything you want. Not everything, but almost. And of course we can drink beer. The second thing that we're planning to do in this season, in the upcoming few months, is to film a music video. And now I'm working, not now, I was working on it yesterday, but not today. I was drawing a sketch for the painters, I don't know how to name this, cool guys, who draw all the visual effects for all this modern, I don't know, Marvel movies. So we want to make a video for our song The Legacy of Atlantis, and it will be mostly VFX, so it will be computer graphics. It should be, it must be computer graphics. That's why we need to consult some painters. I don't know how to name them. These good guys. Okay. We will consult them, and I make some sketches. I already made them, and then we will give these sketches to the guys, and they will give us the amount of money which we need to do this. And probably we will start a crowdfunding campaign to collect this money, because it's really will be cool to have this video, because we have a very, very good idea what we want to see them, and I'm sure you will like it. So just wait, stay tuned, and we will publish information about this. Okay, let's see what we have in questions. I remember there was a question in the previous YouTube conversation about my favorite 5 albums. That's a question which means some thinking from me. So give me just 30 seconds to think. I will be not very exotic, you know, and I'm not a meloman, so I don't have a huge amount of bands, and only in a recent maybe month I started to listen some modern new bands, because I thought that I need to know what is trending now. But my top 5 albums will be I think Wishmaster by Nightwish. Of course it will be Love Metal by him. That's already 2. there will be the Silent Force from Within Temptation, Death Cult Armageddon, Demon Warrior, and I don't know the fifth. I'll tell you later. Okay, what we have here. What kind of metal do you play? Oh, that's a very good question. We play symphonic metal. So we have, in our records, we have full choir and full orchestra with standard metal guitars, bass and drums. And on our live shows, we have 3 vocalists. It's me, Anna and Alexander. Of course, it's impossible to take to every show the full choir and orchestra, but in Moscow, twice, we had shows with, I think, 8 people choir and 8 people orchestra, but it's quite expensive, and I hope you understand that it's impossible to bring all these people with us in the tour. So in the live shows we have only 3 vocalists, and we're okay with it. Okay. Any plan for visit Mexico? Yes and no. I can't give you any answer for now. Of course, we're looking forward to any kind of invitations from promoters to visit Mexico. It's our dream. And I can say the same about USA. It would be great to play there, but still for now, we're not going there, but we're thinking about it. Do you have clarinet? Yes and no, mostly no. So I never, I have no classical education in terms of music school, conservatory and all this. So I only had private lessons with a teacher, but she's training classical academic vocals. That's all I had, and I have it, and I will have it, because it's an unending process. So classical training in the classical understanding, no. Okay, my tech guy is working good. Yeah, do you think so? Something wrong with my background? Yes, I know, just forget about it. How are you going? Bulgaria? Is there a chance for Imperial Age? So here I truly hope, yes, really want to see you live again on a headlining gig. Yes, of course, there is a chance. There are a lot of chances to see Imperial Age in different countries, in different cities. You just have to stay tuned to watch our Facebook page, our Instagram, our VK page, our website, and maybe our YouTube channel, and we will publish all the dates there. So yes, of course, there is a chance. We will do all that we can to play as many shows as it possible in every country. What is your favorite food? Okay. My favorite food, I think it is Japanese and all kinds of Oriental food. I like hot, really, really, really spicy things. And I was 3 times, I think, in China, and that's unbelievable food. I have on my list a few Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean restaurants in Moscow, which are near my house. And I usually go there and have really, really, really true food. It's not like, all this sushi adopt, not adopted, but okay, all this traditional sushi, Europeanized cafes and restaurants. I don't like them. I like the true Asia food, which is extremely spicy, and when you eat this thing, you have your face red and tears are going down your face. So this is it. Maybe I like it because I have a good friend from Sri Lanka. Her name is Renusha. I know she's not watching me now, but maybe Renusha, hello, I love you. And we were studying together in university and making extremely hot Sri Lankan food. And after that, all the amounts of spices which people put into the food, it's just nothing. Okay, let's go further. Do you know when tickets will get on sale for your tour? Of course I not, because I'm just a musician. Can you see my tech guy is working now? Okay. So, about tickets. Yes, I really have no idea when the tickets will go on sale. Because just I don't have any idea. I just don't know it. But I can assure you the tickets will be on sale someday. Your favorite movie? Oh, that's a bad question because I really I watch movies every evening before I go to sleep. Every fucking evening, just every day. Can you imagine this? Sometimes one movie can be split into maybe 2 or 3 evenings, but still. And I can't remember the amount of movies that I've already watched. But my favorite, there will be 3 big franchises. 2 of them I rewatch every year for I think 5 years already. So every year I watch them again. It is The Lord of the Rings. I watch it somewhere around the New Year, so the end of December or the beginning of January. And the second one is Star Wars. And for Star Wars, I prefer summer. I usually watch Star Wars, all the movies, with all the new spin-offs and other. I usually watch it while sitting on my lake Salinger. It's not mine, but it's my favorite lake. So I sit in the forest. I have a bonfire. It's totally dark because it's usually happens at night. And I have lake, water, dark forest, nobody around me, and Star Wars. And the third franchise, which I've watched it only this year. Maybe it's a bit strange for some of you. This is Harry Potter, It was my first time I watched it this year, just a few months ago, and this is cool. So maybe it will be the third coolest movie. And of course, I forgot the fourth is almost all Marvel's superhero movies, but most of all, it's of course Iron Man. Maybe you can hear my cat screaming and asking me to put her into her sleeping place, but I will not do it because she's a big girl and I think she should do it herself. It's time. Okay, let's see what we have here. Is everything okay with the connection? Because I can see your commands on the phone, which is filming me. I can hear. Yeah, of course, because I have a bad connection. Oh, I'll have to wait a bit because I need my iPad to connect to the Wi-Fi, which seems to be shit here. Okay. While I have bad connection, I can tell you another news from Imperial Age. We will have a bit modernized costumes on our upcoming tour, and I'm working on them now. Maybe you know, I told a few times on my Instagram that a lot of things concerning our costumes I do myself. Yes, fuck, I can see your commands only on the phone. That shit. Okay. Anyway, about costumes. As I've told on my Instagram and somewhere on Facebook maybe, I do a lot of things concerning our costumes myself. I did the main design, I did the sketches, and I usually do all this small decoration stuff, like, you know, not painting. We have a good girl painter who does this. I do all that concerns sewing, you know, this some small stuff, adjusting things to the person. And now I'm doing some addition clothes to me. We will have some new look for Anna, some adjustments in Alexander's costume, and I think in our drummer's costume as well. Guitar player and bass player will remain the same, most likely. Okay, I still have no connection here. We'll try to do it again. Yeah, this is shit because I can't read your commands because on the phone it appears, the commands appear for a moment and then they just vanish. Okay, somebody's laughing, that's very good because you know the laugh, it makes your life longer. So it is very good that I can make somebody's life longer. You can try to ask me something and I will try to read it on the phone. I will look not very good because I will be very close. Oh, just wait. Greetings from Portugal. Yeah, hello. Maybe I can try to.
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
Cheers to Ayor, okay? Okay, seems it's working. Finally, food. When you came back to Riga to Melnepiktiana in Riga, it was very impressive with Arion. Thank you very much. Hello from France, hello. Lord of the Rings extended cut is the best of the best. Yes, I know, and I usually watch, of course, extended cut when each movie is for 3.5 hours long. Yes, this is it. If you could perform with anyone, who would it be and why? Oh, for me it would be cool to perform with Scorpions. I know that we have totally different music styles, but it's absolutely it doesn't matter. Um, just because I love Scorpions and I think Klaus Meine is one of the best vocalists ever, and it would be just cool to be on one stage with them. That's it. What is your favorite band? My favorite band is him, and I have this on my arm because this band is the cause of me playing metal and listening to metal music. It's a long story. Are you my sugar daddy? I think no. Sorry. Greetings from Portugal. Hello for you too. Greetings from Russia. Where you get your inspiration for your last album? You know, me and Alexander, we do a lot of esoteric, I don't like this word, but still I would use it, a lot of esoteric practices and things. We do Chinese exercises, Qi exercises, Tai Chi, and we read and practice a lot of magical, okay, I will say like this, magical stuff. Read a lot of books, articles, and other, and the information goes from the different sources, but still we have some, picture of the world, of the universe, which we're existing in, and we're trying to retranslate this information to the people. So we're trying to do it via our music. So we write music, we write texts, lyrics. I mean, I remember somebody wrote about our lyrics that it is hard to understand, and yes, it is, but this is how we can this is how we can do this. This is how we understand things, and we cannot do it in a more simple way. It will lose all this charm and all this magical, magical stuff. So it's just it. Hey Jane, how are you? Imperial Age Amazing. I see you in Manchester. Would you be looking to add more tour dates in the UK? Yes, of course. And we're trying to do this. And as soon as we will have any confirmed dates, we'll publish it on our Facebook, Instagram, and wherever we can. So just stay tuned. I like your album Turn the Sun Off. It's amazing. Thank you so much. It is our first album, and for us it was very difficult to complete this album because it is very tough. It is very hard to gather people with needed level, of musical skills and professional skills. I think it's not. I wanted to say in Russia, but then I thought that it's not only a Russian problem. And we're spending a lot of time just searching for the right musicians, for the really, really professionals. And it was very interesting, very good experience to record the whole choir. We never done it before. Of course, we have not recorded the live orchestra. We use samples, but still, choir was a really tough thing to do. Okay, funny question. Have you ever kicked a guy in the balls? Really, I don't remember. Maybe yes. Really, I don't remember. But I've kicked guys so many times that probably there should be balls. Yes, maybe. But mostly it's face. Are you coming to Portugal on your next tour? I think yes, and I hope yes. And I'm almost sure that yes, we're coming to Portugal because this is a great country. We had a lot of very successful shows there, so we're really looking forward to playing Portugal once again and to warm our asses a bit because it will be winter. I don't know why, but usually we go on tour in winter. It is good, as I said before, because we miss all winter in Russia, which is not very good and very comfort. You live in Russia, so could you tell me what is the most interesting thing to visit in your town or country? Actually, I'm not very experienced in Russian touristic places because when I go as tourist to other country, I never go to the traditional popular touristic places because they're always overcrowded and it's not very funny to go with the hundreds and thousands of other people. But in Russia, if you've never been in Russia, of course, you have to visit Moscow first because it's a um, top modern city with beautiful parks, with beautiful city center. I don't like city center at all, but it's just me. It is very beautiful. You can walk. We have a lot of see them. You can make a lot of photos, a lot of museums, everything you want, cafes, everything open 24, 7 days a week. So it's no limits for tourists in Moscow. And speaking about all other places in Russia, I only I've only been um, to places which are good for camping, not for city tourism, you know. Uh, so you can explore all the country. It will be, I'm sure it will be very interesting for you because we have such a big distances between cities that you have to travel on train for a few days, and you will have a lot of views, a lot of beautiful, amazing views on a train window. So just try it. But first, you have to come to Moscow. Okay, do you have any other questions to me? I think the thing is working, so if there is no questions, that means, oh yeah, we have, can I repeat my question? Any plans to visit North Germany? Of course, yes. I know you have ordered Erfurt. Yes, of course, we have Northern Germany plans and we're working on it. Uh, I cannot confirm you any cities and dates in Northern Germany so far. But yes, we have it in plans. As I told, we plan to meet as many cities and play as many shows as it possible, and drink as many beer with you after the show as it possible. So just wait for some dates, and we will announce them. I can repeat your cities in Germany in which we have confirmed dates. Just wait a second. Okay, here it is. So no, I can't give you any confirmed dates because there are a lot of chaos here. Um, a lot of remarks saying working. That means that we're planned to do this date, but it is still not confirmed. If you could share a stage with any band, who would it be? I think I've already answered this question, but I can do it again. It would be Scorpions, because just I love this band, and Klaus Meine is a co-vocalist. That's it. Okay, let's see. Maybe I missed some questions. Okay, it seems that I don't know. There is another question. What's long, hard, and comes in last minute? Imperial Age Tour 219. Yes, and this is it. We really came to the decision to make this tour, maybe in the last minute, because we're always do it this way, and every year we keep telling ourselves that this time we'll do all things in advance. We'll prepare in advance. There will be no hurry, no panic, and every time it is like this. So maybe we just have too much element air in our band and in ourselves. I don't know. Maybe. How do you meet with our actually we went to the same school, so it was not so hard. And just after that, after I started to listen metal music, I was hanging out with some beginner bands in some shitty clubs in Moscow, as every teenagers did this time. So that's it. I think we have few minutes left to talk to each other, so write your questions if you still have any. I will answer it, and then we'll go to sleep because it is a midnight in Russia already, and it's a point when every human being should be sleeping already, because you know it is much more healthier to go to sleep a few hours before midnight. I can't do it already, so just ask any question if you want. And let's go have some tea with mint, hot bath, hot shower, and go to sleep. Do you like Mexican food? I'm not really very experienced in Mexican food. I tried it only, I think, once or twice. It was really hot. Yes, that would be good. I'm not sure about spices, about the exact spices, but so far I have nothing against Mexican food. I just need to try it a bit more. I just need to try it a bit more. We're looking forward to see you soon. Yes, me too. You cannot imagine how I want, how I desire to meet all of you on our shows and to have a beer with all of you after the shows and to have a comment tour. Just want to say you guys are amazing in Portugal again. Thank you so much. Your words means a lot for us and for me personally, and we would like to play in Portugal as many shows as possible, because the audience there is really amazing, and that would be cool to have 10, 20, 30 shows there. I'm joking, but of course we will play Portugal. Okay guys, seems that it's time to sleep, so let's end our good cozy conversation. Thank you so much for coming, thank you so much for listening, for asking me questions. I hope and I think and I'm sure this is not the last conversation that we have on our YouTube channel. So see you, prepare your questions, stay tuned, watch Imperial Age channel, and bye bye.